Guys, I'm back at a house that I was at about a week and a half ago. Placing a thermostat, doing some punch list items, and we have run into some snags right off the bat. We have a downflow electric furnace. There's water in the base of the cabinet. Water's coming from, can't really see it, but the coil is kind of condensing. It's not like a water leak. It appears it's more like condensation, so I'm going to see what the blower capacitor looks like. Because we weren't getting a whole lot of CFM last time. And we had to clean the coil, although it wasn't that bad off. But filters don't look great. So we'll see. We'll have to check the capacitor, put it back into action, see what's going on. We have our capacitor here, supposed to be 7.5 microfarads. We're down to 5.3, which will definitely affect blower performance. Not really so low that the blower probably won't start, but it'll run at a little bit lower RPM, a little bit less efficiently. So we'll go get another 7.5, put that in there. We have our AMRAD capacitor put in the back there. I'm going to finish setting up my thermostat, programming it. We'll turn this thing back on, see what she does. We have two filters that are very dirty here. The unit could have froze or run so cold it condensed profusely. A little bit of dirt on the coil. The coil's not too bad for a manufactured home coil. We'll clean it off, as you say, as we learned in the previous video anyway. This coil is leaking, but there's a no-go on changing the coil. So we're going to clean it off. It's kind of, well, we all know what it is. As you can see my drain line coming up through here. It's got a trap underneath, pretty common on downflow mobile home furnaces. Before, you could see it used to go right up top here. So it used to go down and go back up again to go to that point. So I just drilled a new hole so we could go downward and drain out. It's kind of funny. We got some water right here. Of course the duct's exposed and it's cold and it's blowing air from up in the cavity there, so hard to tell where the water's coming from. It's probably just condensation. Guys, looking up here we see a drip right there gathering on the plastic down here. Make sure there's no water in the duct. This takeoff is one that if water got into the ductwork, this is one that it would leak from. Some of the other ones aren't quite as bad. They're sealed up, like you see on top. So I'm going to cut open the bottom of the duct and take a look inside, see if there's any water gathered in the duct. Guys, I'm sitting below the ductwork with my camera put up into the ductwork, and as you can see, there is water in the duct. A little crushed section up there too, but for the most part, you can see the water right here. I'm going to take a peek the other way to see what we see. Guys, I'm charging the machine up here. A little bit of inclement weather. It's raining outside. Got my R22. Going on liquid just to expedite the process. Got about 1.5 pounds in there. As you can see, our targets are above a 13 SEER target. Blow on both counts. Superheat's still a little bit high as well. Target superheat's only 6 degrees off of here, but you can see there's a big difference in suction pressure. That's more than likely because of the fact we have a little bit of low airflow as well. So our target head pressure is still 164, so we're low on that as well. But now it's raining, so kind of complicates matters. So we're going to charge up a little bit farther. Make sure we get our superheat at least on target before we call her all said and done. We're already on the highest blower speed, so there's not much that can be done there. Hey guys, I got done with that call. I'm leaving. It was raining quite heavily during parts of that call. That's one of the dangers today. I was trying to knock out 3 calls, and it looks like I'm going to get 1 done because it's almost 2 o'clock now. And haven't even eaten lunch yet, and the other 2 are not critical as it is not hot outside for the no cooling at all. And it is definitely, the thermostat replacement can wait because I put up a temporary while I was gone. So we needed 2.5 pounds of refrigerant, which was a pretty big deal. 3.5 ton system, so that was probably 20 or 30% of the total charge. Had leaked out because of that evaporator. We cleaned off the evaporator. I sprayed some detergent on it, but they could not replace the evaporator, which is a shame because the evaporator is leaking. That's the reason why 2.5 pounds of refrigerant were gone. So, replaced the thermostat with a Simple Comfort USA made thermostat. I think it's the 4811, SC4811, kind of a general use thermostat, sort of what you would use. It's sort of a mirror of the Honeywell 5000, non-programmable. So that one's all done. We are good to go. Happy for today. Reran the drain. Drain was going uphill. Ridiculous. But we'll see. Those guys are moving out, so my customers are heading somewhere else. Actually, my customers moving in with her parents, which are also my customers for a short time period, and then they are going to find their own house. They're looking for something bigger. So, guys, I will see you on the next service calls.